Hey, this is Melody Fletcher, author of Deliberate Receiving. Finally, the universe makes some freaking sense, which is a technical manual on how reality and manifesting actually work. Today, I'd like to talk about the 4 core beliefs that most of us, particularly in Western society, hold. These core beliefs underlie other beliefs, and if we don't shift them, then we can do all the work that we want on a more surface level, and it's never going to make any difference. So it's really imperative that we take a look at these 4 beliefs and actually change them within ourselves. The first core belief is that there is only one truth, meaning that in order for me to be right, you have to be wrong. There's always a right way to look at everything, and nothing could be further from the truth. Of course, I can be right and have my truth, and you can be right and have your truth. That's a little bit like saying, I don't get to like red while you like green. We all get to like what we want. Now, this is very hard for people to hear often, because they think that other people holding on to their truth can damage them, but it cannot. So your soul cannot be damaged by anybody's opinion, but you can become damaged, or you can create the illusion of being damaged by pushing against them holding on to their truth. You do not need anybody else to be wrong in order for you to be right. You just get to be right for yourself, but nor do you need them to agree with you in order to validate your rightness. The second core belief is that we can't get what we want. It's one that a lot of people hold on to. So when they don't get what they want, they actually exclaim, see, I told you, I can't get what I want. This is one that we simply have to choose to adopt to change. And say, you know what, I'm going to choose to believe, and I'm going to practice the belief that I can get what I want. And you'll start to see this one fall apart pretty quickly and pretty easily if you just start to choose to believe that you can get what you want. Which leads me to the third core belief, which is that beliefs are not a choice. This one actually falls apart pretty quickly as well because it's so contradictory. People think that what they believe is not a choice. I'm just right. I know what the truth is. But if you disagree with me, then you must have chosen to disagree with me, which makes you a bad person, which makes you somehow wrong, which makes you somehow broken, which makes you somehow you're going to go to hell or blasphemous or whatever. And so we don't consider our own beliefs to be a choice, but believe other people to have chosen to not believe that. And of course, all beliefs are a choice, whether we consider them to be or not, which is why you can choose to believe differently, which is why you can change your mind. And without beliefs being a choice, we would actually have no free will. So it's imperative that they be a choice, and they are. And the fourth core belief is that we have to see something in order to believe it. But if you understand that your reality right now, as you see it, is simply a mirror of your vibration, is actually yesterday's manifestation. You put the focus forth and it manifested based on old vibration, that progression started quite a while back. Then you understand that you cannot now ask for a new manifestation that comes in that represents a completely different frequency in order for you to believe and get into the feeling of and get into the vibration of what that manifestation is. That's like going up to the mirror and asking it to smile so that you can smile. That's never, ever, ever going to happen. You always have to make the change within yourself, which means that you have to allow yourself to use your imagination to create within your own mind what it is that you want, and allow yourself to believe that you can have it, even before you see any evidence that supports it. And this is, by the way, what all the greatest scientists, all the greatest philosophers, all the greatest thinkers, everybody who's ever come up with a great solution, technological or medical or otherwise, has done. They have been willing to believe that the solution exists that they don't currently have any evidence to support, but they believed it anyway, and then they created it.